they are much more confident that they will be able to deliver a presentation. They tell me that they can prepare the same presentation faster, and they're confident it will go better than it would have in the past. For many of them, it actually transfers into other aspects of public speaking. So, for example, a fair number have said, I became much more comfortable speaking up in class. The first time I introduced it to the students, they were shocked and dismayed. I knew they would be shocked and dismayed. So I didn't warn them in advance. They came into class and I said, okay, on a timer, you're going to prepare a 1-minute presentation and then you're going to give it in class. The content doesn't matter. They have to prepare what they want to say. They can prepare notes if they want, or note cards, or just do it in their head, whatever they want. They also have to do a hand-drawn figure that they're going to interact with, because I want them to practice interacting with materials on a screen. And the hand-drawn figure, what I tell them is, if you can't come up with anything else, just do 1 or 2 keywords. So my prompts they're always related to the material that I'm teaching. And prompts have been things related to some historical element, to a theme for the course. I've had some students tell me they're so nervous about public presentation that if I gave them the prompts in advance, even if I told them not to do anything, they would not be able to help themselves. I think on the first day, the first student is always a volunteer, and the volunteer is usually less nervous than the others. And what the students find within a presentation or two is that it's a really friendly atmosphere, and there's very little negativity. That every presentation is followed by applause. People have been smiling and nodding. Everybody knows they're in the same boat. They know they're not being graded on anything on that first day. And so they have a chance to just give a presentation and see what happens. There's just one thing they have to work on. It's not this massive stuff I used to drop on my poor students after a 5 or 6 minute presentation, because that was the only feedback I was able to give. So being able to work on just one thing and being told, here's a strategy for it, or here's a way to make that manageable, that is very reassuring to nervous students.